Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough for Digimon World 2003, and it has been an awful long time since recording the previous part. I wouldn't like to say how long, but we could easily be talking a month or more. But regardless of the long pause, I still know roughly what I'm doing. And how far have I made it? Yes, okay, I've made it this far. Okay, well, let's continue with the AOA. And my memory is correct. In my mind, I was thinking to myself, now hold on, I think I'm now using Imperialdramon as opposed to Black War Greymon. And yes, I've remembered that correctly. And oh dear. I had not accounted for that. Well, because of that, I'm late using my second speed up, and if Puppetmon consequently attacks twice, I'm screwed. Well, he's not attacking twice at the moment. Yeah, going by my memory, I was pretty confident I had made it up to the point where I can take on the Megami President. And yes, because there was a clear path leading to the next room. And I'd also remembered correctly that I'm now fighting with Imperialdramon. And I'm continuing to make progress on the AOA for the time being, and this AOA attacker has 3 Digimon, and the starting Digimon is Puppetmon. And that probably means that Piedmon and Creepymon are to follow. So this is about as tough as it gets, but it's also, in regards to experience, about as rewarding as it gets. Although I did have a big scare when Puppetmon got that critical hit. When that happened, I was worried that because I was using Mega Heal instead of Speed Up, because I had to use Mega Heal, I was thinking my speed's not going to go up as quickly, my speed's not going to be as much, and I was thinking that that would have like fatal consequences, but it seems I got lucky. Though Piedmon is going twice. Well, let's keep my speed refilled before things become even worse. Ooh, that's the end of Piedmon. But just like last time, Creepymon is to follow, and I remember that both Fire and Dark are pretty much hopeless against this guy. Now, can I remember what I did last time when I was against Creepymon? Maybe I used Giga Fire and thought that at the end of the day, damage is damage. Or maybe I just did my standard attack. Let's see what my standard attack does. $149. I feel more comfortable healing because his darkness attack, I think, has a fairly high critical hit ratio. So normal attack is 149. Giga Fire depends on how many hits I get. 3 hits. So it's 81 per hit, bringing it up to 243. So it's better than my normal attack, but when you think about the MP consumption, is it worth it? Wow. I want to defeat this guy as quickly as I'm able to, and Giga Fire is generally going to serve me a little bit better. I can just, if I feel at all edgy about my MP, I can just rest. It's not like I'm going to be faced with battle after battle after battle. I can go back and rest in between battles. I can go back and rest at any given point. But my MP is less than half. So, I want to rest before I move on to the next fight. If there is a next fight, that is. And this is probably going to be the most pointless of blasts. I'm on the final Digimon and his HP's in the red. My first technique's probably going to be a speed up, to be honest. Dimension Scissors, impress me with your awesomeness. Oh, okay, one-hit knockouts work on these fights. Okay, that surprised me. I didn't think that one-hit knockouts would work on fights like these. Before I do go back and rest, are there any more battles ahead of me? Well, there's a soldier there. This leads somewhere. Here. Well, I will go back and rest because the battle against the attacker cost me more than half of my MP, and if the soldier has the same Digimon that the attacker had, then I could really be in for it. Now that soldier looks like he might be the final one, the final member of the AOA, before I'm then able to make my way into the area where we battle the Megami president. Of course, there are the royal guards to get past before the Megami president. Okay, it's a different lineup. And it's only 2 Digimon. So I didn't necessarily have to rest, but I'm sure you can't blame me for being cautious. So this will account for a total of 3 speed ups, which I think is probably adequate. Depending on the battle, I may do 4 instead, but I think 3 will be okay. And if memory serves, I think in the past I've used Black Dart on Maldramon. Yeah, look, yeah, seems about right. I'm sure that Black Dart's never been fantastic against this guy, but certainly it's the best to use out of the techniques that I do have. If the techniques that I'm using, and if the way that I'm fighting is at all different to the previous parts, just bear in mind what I said about how long it's been since recording the previous part. It's been a long time, I can't remember much of it, and I've not watched the videos back over, so you know, it's not like I'm going in completely blind, but you know, most of my like past experience of these AOA battles is kind of a blur. But it was only 2 more battles anyway. He got struck by all 3 Gigafires, so the chances of him evading all 3 doesn't strike me as likely, and that's what he needs to do if he wants to stay alive. So much like in the Asuka city, this leads to like a prison. And is there anyone inside? Not at the moment. Okay, now this is the part where I do have to make a confession to you, and that's that shortly after recording the previous part, I did then take on the Megami president because I wanted to see how well I would do against the Megami president rather than recording it, going in blind, I thought I would get some practice first. And it's my unfortunate duty to inform you that I was beaten. And the reason why I was beaten is because I ran out of MP. I did make it past the Royal Guards, and I did make it down to the Megami President's final Digimon, but unfortunately during that battle I ended up running out of MP, which meant I was no longer able to heal. I was no longer able to boost my speed. I wasn't able to do any substantial damage, and I ended up getting defeated. And because of that, I am going to have to do more grinding before I consider taking on the Megami President. And the reason why I'm coming here is because of the grinding that I need to do. If I just try and remind myself of what techniques I have. You see, Black War Greymon, we have him for his Gigafire and his Black Dart. Pyaudramon we have for his Speed Up. Imperialdramon we have for his Mega Heal, and he's the Digimon that we're currently using. Okay, I'm going to do something that could be seen as potentially controversial, and I'm actually going to take out Black War Greymon, and looking at my options of alternatives, I'm actually going to put in Kayakimon. And do I need Burn Slash and Cold Slash? Well, no, not really. So, there you can go, because they're just going to waste space. And I'm going to leave Imperialdramon as the Digimon I'm going to be fighting with. And yes, explaining my decision for switching the Digimon, I need to do more grinding before I take on the Megami President. And while I'm doing that grinding, there are other things that I could potentially be doing, other things that I would hope to do, things that I would hope that I'm able to do, which can be tied in with grinding and in their own way constitute grinding. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how I do against the random black Digimon who loiter in the Amaterasu server. You know, like Black Imperialdramon, Black War Greymon, Black War Growlmon, etc. I'm going to see how I do against those Digimon in the hope that they're going to be easier than the Megami President. You know, I'm hoping the battles are going to be more winnable. They're things that need to be done. And, you know, with the experience that I'm going to gain and the battles that I'm going to get into in between, I think that it could constitute some reasonable grinding. And seeing as Black War Greymon is the nearest, he's the one who I'm going to try and take on first. And Black War Greymon, wow, he's like the dark version of a fire Digimon, so Gigafire's not going to help, Black Dart's not going to help, which is why I did away with Black War Greymon. And what I'm instead going to do, seeing as I don't really have any other techniques that are going to be particularly useful against Black War Greymon, I'm actually going to try and fight him with Kayakimon, reason being Blade Twister. So I'm going to have Speed Up like normal, I'm going to have Mega Heal like normal, and I'm going to be hoping that Blade Twister can do reasonable damage against the likes of Black War Greymon and other Digimon who are really not going to be particularly affected by fire and dark, which is pretty much what I was relying on. Now if I go to status, because I want to put Kayakimon in, so yeah. I mean, I know that I've got nothing to gain from leveling him up, Kayakimon, but these are just individual battles, and it's going to be best for, you know, for scenarios like these. And yeah, and any random battles that I get into, whether or not I fight or don't fight will be determined by the circumstances at the time. And my battle against Waymon, my reason for running was because I didn't have anything that would be at all powerful against Waymon, so that's why I ran. And future battles that I get into, well, regardless, whether or not I fight or run will just be determined by the circumstances at the time. And I've only done one speed up, but I'm worried because of the thought of critical hits. I'm going to do Mega Hill. It's a bit unfortunate that Black War Greymon got the first attack, because I've only been able to do one speed up, and he's faster than me at the moment. Okay, I would have survived, but only just, and Black War Greymon is a lot faster. I do need to do something about that. And the obvious thing to do would be speed up. I think that's my second speed up. It's a good thing he didn't attack twice in a row there. Okay, at the moment this battle isn't going too smoothly. He's frequently attacking twice in a row, and at the moment he is kicking my ass quite badly. But fear not, I still have confidence, because I'm keeping myself alive with Mega Hill, and the more speed ups I do, the easier this is going to become. And I think I've only done 2 so far. So my speed has, you know, ample room for improvement. Although I'm reliant on him not getting a critical hit here and not going twice. Passed the first test. And the second. Okay, the speed seems to be a bit more balanced now, and I think this is a 4th speed up. So it'd be, I would like to believe that his speed is no longer superior to mine, but I'm not going to hold my breath yet. Okay, I should now be able to put aside the manic defensive style and actually start doing some attacking. Because so far, all I've been able to do is keep myself alive. I think now I should be able to, you know, start doing a bit of attacking. And, yeah. Come on, Blade Twister. Do me proud. 3 hits. Well, it has to be said, not good damage, but that is still better than any of my alternatives. I'm cautious of the idea that he might still be faster than me. Yeah, I'm saying Blade Twister's better than the alternatives. Well, no disrespect to myself, but I don't have alternatives. This is what I have to rely on. Okay, I'm thinking our speed is about even. But I still need to be maintaining it nonetheless, so let's do one more. Okay, Black Dart's got to be the least threatening of his attacks. And his most powerful does 1300 and something, so I can actually survive. Okay, I'm playing it very risky here, because I'm dependent on him not going twice and not getting a critical hit. Okay, I do feel a lot more comfortable now. It seems like we're taking it in turns with our attacks. And I reckon 2 more of these with 3 hits both times, I reckon we'll finish the job. Okay, I'm thinking this can do it. And it has. Okay. I still have to make it back to the city, and I'm going to put Imperialdramon back in, because his stats are overall better, which means that I'm generally going to be better off when it comes to random battles, and, you know, I'm probably going to have like a better chance of escaping and whatnot. And let's just make sure our HP is at the maximum. Okay, now I'm going to head back to the city, and I'm actually going to put Kayakimon away again, and I'm going to get Black War Greymon back out, and it's times like this that I really miss having Black Dart. Yeah, I'm gonna put Kayakimon away again, and I'm gonna get Black War Greymon out again, and that's because of what my next plan is. For my next plan, it works out a lot better having Black War Greymon. The only reason why Kayakimon worked better there was because of the, you know, the fight. Right, I need to be ending the part there. So thank you everyone for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you in the next part.